Hey y'all, well welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share a series on how I'm using Easy Sand 90, which is a sheetrock compound, joint compound, to texture the wall in one of the rooms and make it look like it's old world stucco. Also, below this video will be links to other videos where I've done similar work, so you can check some of those things out and maybe be inspired if you have a wall or an area in your house that you want to change up for not too much money and just a little bit of time and some fun. If you like playing with texture, this would be the ticket. Okay, here we go. Thanks for watching. So this project started when there was an area here on this wall where there had been a window, and rather than put a window back in to create more wall space, window's gone, put sheetrock up. To make the whole wall blend in together by covering it with this compound, it's going to unify this whole wall and make it look like it was always this way. I do want to say that after the sheetrock was put up, we did do the regular put a little bit of stuff so it's going to disguise where the fasteners attach it to the wall. And you can see here, this has already been covered over. You can't tell where the seam is. So I did use tape along seams and then hit the fasteners like you do with normal sheetrock. Okay, so I'm going to keep going with this and I'll show you how it goes. This plus this, 2 Easy Sand 90 to 1 of natural play sand, looks like this. Mix the two items together dry first and then add water using a drill. So a little bit about Easy Sand 90. This is a 90-minute working time, and I'm choosing the 90-minute because I'm adding sand, rolling it for texture, and then knocking the high points down afterwards. If you're only making wall repairs or doing regular taping jobs, you could probably get away with the 30 or the 60-minute compound, but I needed the 90-minute based on what I'm doing. I shall link a few videos below this one of work that I did for some other folks. And also, I'll link the videos of the block work that I had done using cement, and you can see how adding Easy Sand 90 to sand and then doing the technique that I'm doing here can create a rustic old world feel to the wall. For not that much money, and I'll tell you the prices below this video of what I spent to do this project. So I'm super excited with the way this is coming out. I'm just going to paint this, but I will also show you some photos of my home that I actually belong to my stepkids back in North Carolina. I can show you some photos of the walls and some different techniques that I did there with sand, and rather than some of them I painted over, and then some of them I used poly, a clear low gloss poly, to make the walls again look like it was adobe or sand. I don't know what my thing was, adobe and sand, while I was in North Carolina, and turquoise. I was meant to be here in New Mexico. Anyway, all right, I hope you're enjoying this video, and I hope it will help some of you if you're looking to do some textured wall surfaces pretty easily and inexpensively. Once it's troweled on and rolled over with that texture roller, let it dry for just a little while and then knock the high points down with the knife, and then it begins to look like it's an old world wall. And then afterwards, once it's dry, you can see the difference between wet and dry, and then the last thing will be to paint it. So here's the ceiling panels that were repaired and painted early on, just using tissue paper. I love these quick, easy techniques that make it look like something faux designs. Oh my goodness. So I just trowel the next section on so you can see this is just the knife marks, but then once it gets rolled and then the high points after it's rolled, it gets tacky, and then you hit it go this way with your knife over it and knock any of the high points down, and then that's the texture you're getting after that. Obviously, any texture you want to do is completely up to you. I'm looking for this right now, not that, although I like that too. So these tools, my sheetrock knives and the mixer that goes into the drill I had, so I'm not counting those in the cost of things. This, however, this roller I did purchase, and it is different than the ones I was using in North Carolina. The ones in North Carolina were like a spiky roller, and this is all loopy. I like the texture that I got from it, and it would be obviously depend on what you can find where you are, but that texture roller cost me $8.49. The Easy Sand 90 here in New Mexico was $10.25 a bag, and I used 1.5 bags for this project. And the place sand, that's the least expensive thing, was $4.97. So the only thing I have left to do now is paint it, and I will show you a picture of the wall once it's done. All right, okay, here we are. The painting is done. The wall looks really good. Next will be something I'm going to do to the window, but that will be a separate video. See y'all in the next one. Till then.